All escorts.
Mountie.
Holds a possible sub bearing
153. Range 5,600 yards.
from.
Mountie.
Convoy will turn left to avoid.
Mountie.
Break escort to attack sub. Bloodhound. Break convoy to assist.
Roger. Moving toward Mountie. Out.
Bridge, combat. New contact from sonar. Bearing 153. Range 5,600 yards. I designate contact. Able. Time 21:11.
Bloodhound, this is Mountie. Mountie now has sonar contact. Able. Bearing 154. Range 5,600 yards from Bloodhound.
Captain I. Officer of the deck, set general quarters.
Set general quarters. Aye. General quarters. General quarters. All hands man your battle stations. Set conditions zebra throughout the ship.
Bloodhound, this is Mountie. Mountie now has sonar contact. Able. Bearing 156. Range 5,600 yards from Bloodhound.
Stern depth charge detail manned and ready. Main battery ports manned and ready. Engineering officer of the watch reports engineering manned and ready. Zebra set. 4 boilers online. Max speed 32 knots. Electric plant split. All fire pumps online.
Very well.
Bloodhound, this is Mountie. Mountie lost contact. Able. Last known at bearing 157. Range 5,600 yards from Bloodhound. Mountie reporting.
Mountie. This is Bloodhound. Proceed to engage.
Roger. Mountie engaging.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Destroyer, the U-Boat Hunter.
Hockey report.
So we are on the second battle of Mission 5 here. And we've got Able coming at us. I'm sending Mountie down there, and I'm sending Antler ahead of the convoy to take my place. And now we've got Bravo, or Baker.
700 yards.
Bravo Baker, it's the B submarine, okay?
From radar. Bearing.
Anyway.
5. Range 2,000.
We've got radar contact, so let's go faster.
Time 21:6.
Is that even surfaced?
Fire. Start tracking contact. Target acquired.
Contact.
Barely, maybe.
Now bears.
On target.
150.
Anyway, so let's continue on with the historical commentary that we've been doing, sort of every other video here. In 1943, the U.S. Navy began deploying hunter-killer, or HUK, groups to support convoys. These usually consisted of an ASW carrier and a screen of 4 destroyers or destroyer escorts.
Contact. Baker.
Initially, they were used to provide air cover for convoys in the Central Atlantic where shore-based air cover could not reach.
Yards.
The aircraft would force U-boats down and occasionally sink them, and then the surface forces would run in to prosecute the contact.
Last bearing.
This process could sometimes take days.
Last range.
The carriers and escorts were equipped with Huff Duff, which, combined with the aircraft, effectively gave them an over-the-horizon capability to hunt submarines, since sonars were rarely effective beyond 1,000 yards.
Mountie. This is Bloodhound. Proceed.
By June of 1943, using the escort carrier, hunter-killer groups as a convoy escort was found to be inefficient.
Degrees left.
Successful code-breaking and strategic Huff Duff allowed the hunter-killer groups to be used independently and offensively, which drove the U-boats from the mid-Atlantic. Combined with shore-based aircraft, U-boats were practically rendered impotent. Even if destroyers did not sink the U-boats, the neutralization of their operations still sufficed.
Fire 2. Lost contact. Baker. Last bearing.
Alright, let's make a run on Baker here. Let's see how we do.
Range. 200 yards.
And a whole bunch of misses and a couple of near hits.
25 degrees left. Rudder.
Now, until the advent of helicopters with dipping sonar, the carrier was reliant on destroyers for protection and the detection of submarines, lest the subs transmit or were on the surface and detected visually or by radar.
Range.
When the Germans introduced the snorkel, search rates and efficiency rapidly dropped.
Now bears.
Even with airborne radar, snorkels were hard to detect. The German development of the burst transmission courier system also effectively reduced the efficiency of Huff Duff.
Degrees right. Rudder 30.
Codebreaker remained the only wide area detection method by the end of the war.
Aye. Steady on course. 300. Fire 1.
Alright, making another run on Baker there.
Bearing. Fire 2. 3.
The last anti-submarine warfare operation of USS Croatan and her escorts is demonstrative of US ASW operations in the Atlantic in 1945.
Very strong.
This was during the period after the introduction of the snorkel and courier system, but before the introduction of the Type 21 U-boat. In April 1945, 6 U-boats were known to be approaching the U.S. coast, and it was believed that they were getting into position to launch rockets on the U.S. mainland. Between April 5th and 22nd of 1945, escort carriers USS Croatan and USS Mission Bay, with their 12 destroyer escorts, conducted a barrier patrol for the U-boats based on cryptanalysis. On 9 April, a pilot picked up a radar contact at 2 miles that they believed was a snorkel and thought they saw a puff of smoke, presumably diesel exhaust. Destroyer escort USS Swansea was 5 miles away and detached to make contact. Searching around the datum, she located the contact and fired magnetically fused depth charges, hearing 4 of them explode. The contact was never regained and the submarine was presumed sunk.
042 appears to be periscope feather. Combat sonar.
On 15 April, shortly after midnight, destroyer escort USS Stanton screening Croatan picked up a radar contact at 5,000 yards from the carrier while in heavy seas. The radar contact disappeared, but sound contact was made, and Stanton made a hedgehog attack claiming 2 hits. 6 minutes later, a large underwater explosion shook the ships in the area, but the submarine survived since contact was regained 3 minutes later. USS Frost joined Stanton, and the two made follow-up hedgehog attacks. Stanton claimed 3 hits following their 3rd attack. The crew detected a strong odor of diesel fuel, and both ships were shaken by an even larger explosion to the point that they thought they had been torpedoed.
Bearing 0.
Even Croatan, which was 12 miles away, felt the explosion.
300 yards.
Bridge combat. New surface contact from
Alright,
radar.
we got Charlie and Dog here, so we're gonna send the other escorts up there.
8,300.
See if they can get them.
I designate contact. Dog. Time. 21.
At this point, a second submarine appeared and approached the group on the surface. It was detected by USS Frost on radar, which fired star shells at 600 yards and then engaged with every available gun, including 20 millimeters. Frost's number 1 and number 2 3-inch guns could not fire due to breaking seas over a forecastle, and she was unable to ram the submarine in heavy seas. The U-boat submerged and was picked up on sonar 1.5 hours later and had 4 destroyer escorts in pursuit. Frost managed to guide Stanton in for a successful hedgehog attack which landed 4 hits.
Bloodhound, this is Hockey.
One crew member recalls, quote, 4 minutes later, a terrific explosion, even more severe than the one obtained from the first submarine, was felt by all ships. All 4 destroyer escorts made contact with the submarine 4 minutes later. The target showing no action and being located below a large oil slick.
Last known at bearing.
Several minor explosions were felt for about 5 minutes following the severe explosion. All 4 destroyer escorts lost contact, which was not regained.
Sonar combat. Investigate arc 197 through 017.
Now, Croatan and her escorts were ordered to proceed 100 miles west on 16 April, presumably because intelligence had an estimate of submarine speed of advance. Quote, at 11:27 on 4 May, in position 45-16 north and 37-30 west, about 15 miles from the Commander-in-Chief's estimated position for a U-boat that day, Stanton made sonar contact but could not hold it when he approached closer than 900 to 1,000 yards. It was believed that this might be a deep submarine, so the other 5 destroyer escorts of Court Div 13 were sent to assist. Contact was regained at 1830. 3 destroyer escorts of Task Group 22.13 be added to the search forces at the time.
Hockey reporting.
Later, 3 destroyer escorts had a contact at the same time in 3 different places.
Hockey.
In view of the continual air and surface search for 48 hours that resulted in no further contact, it is questionable if the sub was even present.
This is Hockey. Hockey made a depth charge attack on contact. Charlie, sonar reports sounds of a sinking submarine.
Alright, good job, Hockey. You sunk Charlie there. Now, Friedman notes that of the 7 submarines sunk by the group, 6 were credited to the destroyer escorts.
Contact Charlie.
The carrier functioned as the hunter and the destroyer escorts as the killers. The ships had to reacquire the sub and then harry it to death. While aircraft could destroy submarines, their means of attack were limited once the target submerged, and they could not make multiple attacks. ASW forces relied heavily on integrated and externally supplied intelligence.
Hockey, this is Bloodhound.
All right, I'll stop there for our historical commentary. We'll continue on next time.
2-4, range 1,200 yards from guide.
Roger. Hockey searching. Red Oak. Position for survivors. Bloodhound. This is Antler. Antler regained.
Yeah, we got a
contact.
whole
Fox,
gob of
bearing
contacts
0,
here.
2, 7.
Still 5
Range
left.
6,200 yards from Bloodhound. Combat sonar. Contact. Fox. Now
As I'm kind of racing north hill here, I'm going to see if I can depth charge Fox.
Bearing steady.
Surface radar has regained contact. Dog, bearing 2, 4, 6. Range 900 yards. Lost contact.
Yeah, I was unable
Dog,
to locate
last
Able
bearing
there.
2,
It just disappeared
4,
off the map or
6.
something. Fell off the edge of the
Last
planet or
range,
something.
800
I don't know.
yards.
Combat sonar. Contact. Fox. Now bears 0, 1, 1. Range 700 yards. Combat sonar. Contact. Fox. Now bears 0, 1, 1. Range 600 yards. Bearing steady.
Surface radar has regained contact. Dog, bearing 2, 2, 9er. Range 1,300 yards.
Combat sonar. Contact. Fox. Now bears 0, 1, 0. Range.
All right, Antler, you go after Dog.
Bearing steady.
Lost contact. Dog, last bearing 2, 2, 9er. Last range.
Oh, sheesh, already passed it by. Look at that.
Bridge, starboard lookout. Warship, CBD.
Well, fire anyway.
0, 1, 4. Range close. Fire 2. I say again. CBDR. Combat Fire 3. Lost contact. Fox. Last bearing. 0, 1, 0. Last range. 200 yards.
Antler, this is Bloodhound. Proceed to engage.
Roger. Antler engaging. Ready depth charges. Medium pattern. Fire 1. All engines ahead standard.
All engines ahead standard. Aye, sir.
Fire 2. Rudder 30 degrees. Fire 3. Rudder 30 degrees left. Aye, sir.
Sonar, combat. Investigate arc. 1, 4, 2, through 2, 3, 2.
Combat sonar. Investigating arc. 1, 4, 2, through 2, 3, 2. Sonar eye.
Yeah, that second drop completely missed. The problem with trying to work with other escorts here is that I've got the fastest ship.
Mountie.
I can catch up to everything by the time they're already prosecuting that attack.
This is Bloodhound. You're clear to engage.
Roger. Mountie engaging.
New course. 3, 0, 0. Course 3, 0, 0. Aye, sir. Combat sonar. Contact. Dog.
And at this point,
Now
we're getting
bears.
all jumble
1,
up here.
9, 5. Range.
Crossing back and forth
2,000,
across the track of the
400
convoy.
yards. Bearing steady.
These escorts are all moving back and forth, getting in each other's way.
2,
It's crazy.
4. Range 4,600 yards. Surface radar has regained contact. Dog, bearing 1, 9er, 7. Range 2,200 yards.
Bridge, starboard lookout. Merchant ship, CBDR. Bearing 2, 1, 9. Range closing quickly. I say again, CBDR.
Yes, we're gonna be okay. We're gonna clear the convoy before they run into us.
1, 9, 9. Range 800 yards. Contact decreasing depth.
Bears 2, 3, 1. Range 4,500 yards. Contact Baker now bears 2, 3, 7. Range 4,200 yards.
Well, that wasn't too bad, Mountie. There we go. We got some near hits.
Contact Baker now bears lost contact. Dog last bearing 1, 9er. Last range 1,900 yards.
Bridge, starboard lookout. Warship, CBDR. Bearing 3,
Watch this.
0, 6. Range closing quickly. I say
So they
again.
darn near got hit by a merchant. Might have actually hit it, but of course, this game doesn't model collisions between your allies and each other. Only between you and another ship, which results in an instant game over.
New course. Weak on left cut.
It almost hit my stern there, as you saw.
5-1. Aye, sir.
That would have been the end of this campaign.
Contact Baker, now bears 257, range 2,400 yards.
Hockey, this is Bloodhound. Proceed to engage.
Roger. Hockey engaging. Contact decreasing depth.
Stand by to fire. Target bearing 26. Fire.
Alright, there's Baker. Let's shoot at it.
900 yards.
Contact Baker, now bears 264,
Fire.
range 1,900 yards.
Combat sonar. Lost
Fire.
contact. Fox. Last bearing 046.
Fire.
Last range 800 yards.
Target bearing 273. Fire. Range 1,600 yards.
Bloodhound, this is Antler.
Fire.
Antler made a depth charge attack on contact. Dog. Debris sighted.
Contact
Fire.
Baker, now bears 277, range
Fire.
1,500 yards.
On target.
Hockey, this is Bloodhound. Proceed to engage contact. Easy.
Roger. Hockey engaging contact. Easy.
Bloodhound, this is Mountie. Mountie made a depth charge attack on contact. Fox, unknown results. Contact Easy, now bears 358, range 6,200 yards.
Stand by to fire. Target bearing 358. Fire. 6,200 yards.
You know, for the life of me, now that I'm thinking about it, I can't imagine why exactly these U-boats would be surfacing other than to pick up speed and keep up with the convoy, as well as to charge the batteries.
6,000 surface
I suspect
radar
they're doing
has regained
both, but-
contact. Baker,
Fire.
bearing
I don't think they're under long enough to have run out of air.
range 3,000 yards. Lost contact. Easy. Last bearing 001. Last range 6,000 yards. Surface radar has regained contact. Easy.
Fire.
Bearing 003. Range 6,600 yards.
Sonar. This is the captain. Perform
Fire.
active search. 3162046. Active search. 3162046. Aye, sir.
Stand by to fire. Target bearing 019. Range 2,500 yards.
Contact Baker, now bears 0.
Fire.
Lost contact. Easy. Last bearing 064.
Fire.
Last range 6,000 yards.
Bloodhound, this is Hockey.
Fire.
Hockey regained contact. Easy. Bearing 004.
Fire.
Range 6,200 yards from Bloodhound.
On target.
Contact
Fire.
Baker, now bears 029er. Range
Fire.
2,400 yards.
Combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 047.
7. Range 1,500 yards. Combat sonar. Lost contact. Baker. Last bearing 047. Last range 1,300 yards.
Surface radar has regained contact. Baker, bearing 0.
What the heck? Regain contact with Baker? Oh, she's right dead ahead of us.
300 yards. Contact
Go to guns.
Baker, now
Too close for
bears
missiles, switching to guns.
6. Range
Fire.
1,300 yards.
On target.
Hey, there we go, we got
Stand
it.
by to fire. Target bearing 0.
That's the first gun hit we've got on a submarine in quite some time in this game.
Rudder 30.
Lost
Fire.
contact. Baker, last bearing
But just for kicks and giggles, let's keep
6.
shooting
Last
at it.
range
Fire.
1,200 yards.
On target. Target bearing 043. Fire. Range 1. On target. Fire. On target.
Indeed, just one 5-inch shell is enough to sink one of these submarines.
On target.
Unknown result.
Although in some naval battles,
Fire.
ships were known to just pour fire into another ship until they visually saw the thing actually sink.
All escorts. Contact Baker has most likely been sunk by a Bloodhound.
Yeah, we got it.
Congratulations to your crew.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it may surprise some people, but there are no nice, clean, easily visible health bars above ships when you start shooting at them. you could have caused catastrophic damage to one and you wouldn't really realize it until the thing actually slipped beneath the waves. So it has been known that ships in wartime, like World War II, would just pour fire into the enemy ship. You know, even when it was fatally damaged to the point where they need to see it actually sink before they stop firing at it.
Bloodhound, this is Mountie. Mountie lost contact. Fox, last known at bearing 124. Range 800 yards from Bloodhound.
Sonar, this is the captain. Perform active search. 0802170. Active search 080 through 170. Aye, sir. Ready depth charges. Contact making a sharp left turn.
Alright, I think Mountie's also going after Fox there. Let's see how they do. With their dinky little Corvette there. Probably makes a maximum of 9 knots top speed going downhill after you push it out of the back of the plane.
Fox now bears
with hyperdrive activated.
0 range 800 yards. Combat sonar contact. Fox now bears 059 range 700 yards. Bearings drifting left.
Bridge, port lookout, oil slick, bearing 059.
Bloodhound, this is Hockey. Hockey regained contact. Easy. Bearing 344. Range 6,100 yards from Bloodhound. New course. Combat sonar. Contact. Fox now bears 055. Range 500 yards. Combat sonar. Contact. Fox now bears 055.
We might just end up dropping it right over this oil slick here.
Bloodhound,
We're getting really close to it.
Made a depth charge attack on contact. Fox, unknown results.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler made a depth charge attack on contact. Dog, unknown result.
Bridge, port lookout, warship, CBDR, bearing 052. Range closing quickly. I say again, CBDR.
Combat sonar. Contact. Fox now bears 063. Range 100 yards. Very strong propeller noise. Bloodhound, this is Hockey. Hockey lost contact. Easy. Last known bearing 337. Range 5,900 yards from Bloodhound. Bloodhound, this is Fire 2. Hockey regained contact. Easy. Bearing 337. Range 5,900 yards from Bloodhound.
Bridge, port lookout, warship, CBDR, bearing 054. Range closing quickly. I say again, CBDR.
Bloodhound, this is Hockey. Hockey lost contact. Easy. Last known bearing 336.
We almost hit him again. Another ship.
From Bloodhound. Bloodhound, this is Hockey. Hockey regained
They almost hit our stern, we almost hit their stern.
5.
It's only fair to return the favor, right?
From Bloodhound.
Bloodhound, this is Black Cat. Air support. Over convoy. ETA 30 minutes.
Bloodhound, this is Hockey. Hockey made a depth charge attack on contact. Easy. Unknown results. Combat sonar. Contact. Fox now bears 304. Range 1,300 yards. Very strong propeller noise. Bloodhound, this is Hockey. Hockey lost contact. Easy. Last known bearing 331. Range 7,200 yards from Bloodhound. Combat sonar. Contact. Fox now bears 304. Range 900 yards.
Well, Hockey made a pretty good attack on easy there, so hopefully I did some pretty bad damage.
Rudder 30 degrees right. Rudder.
And in the meantime, we keep having to dodge our own escorts as they prosecute the same contact as us.
Contact Easy has most likely been sunk by Hockey. Congratulations to your crew.
Okay, Easy, we'll send you some lemon flavored ice cream.
Contact. Fox now
The yellow coloring is all natural to it.
7. Range 600 yards. Wake on right cut.
There we go, critical hit. Mountie, good job with Fox. What we pay you for.
Combat sonar. Lost contact. Fox. Last bearing 2 327. Last range, 500 yards. Combat sonar. Regain contact. Dog. Bearing 139. Range 300 yards.
All escorts, return to assigned convoy position. That was one hell of a battle, but we managed to hold our own.
Okay, I guess we drove them off. And we got our victory cutscene. Yay, we got an A, major victory. We only lost one ship, sank 4 U-boats, rescued 42 survivors.
That was one hell of a fight. The enemy tried time after time, but they could not penetrate our defenses. We protected the convoy well. The convoy saw very small losses today. If it hadn't been for that first U-boat that got through, we would have come out unscathed. The Germans took a beating today. I hope they withdraw their subs. They certainly cannot continue to sustain losses like we dealt them in this battle. Early detection was key. The radar was a powerful early warning tool that gave us the upper hand in the encounter. All things considered, things are going really well. I've just learned that there are some lone merchants in the vicinity, attempting to cross the pond on their own. I wish them luck, but if they encounter a U-boat, their fate will most likely be sealed.